of Tainted Grail, part of Avalon. I kind of wanted to explore. There's a village behind, I guess, the, what do you want to call it, the Horns stronghold. And if you speak to this guy right here by this little bonfire area, he kind of gives you a slight side quest to hand some flowers to some girl down there. So, which he preluded to a lot of other weird stuff going on down there, like people fighting each other, and yeah, along the main road there, you find more NPCs that give you more side quests, and this isn't a side quest. Like, at the end of it all, you'll get an actually real good side quest. I don't think it should be ignored, because look at how handsome my character is right now. Like, look at that weapon. That weapon is called Spine Breaker, and my goodness, compared to what we had before, we're pretty much endgame now. Like, nothing beats that. We might actually be able to kick that bear's ass. Who knows? I would hope. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. Map-wise, this is where we'll be going, so you can kind of see the village area right here. Yeah, there's a bunch of side quests there, so yeah, do explore. Might I say, exhaust all your options to actually get this side quest. It's well worth it. Yeah, we're gonna be exploring the village down here. Had a bunch of fetch quests down here, so we're gonna get a handle on that. Clear out some of that inventory space. A lot of mana herbs down here. Alright, so step one. This is a lady that wanted the flowers.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole. But you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice. Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realized everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us.
Magic induced.
Cole started acting weird after that, and in time, it only got worse. We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every
I would hope
strange
so,
thing
with
in this
drowners
world.
and everything of the likes around. Okay, I just want to give you flowers.
What? What? How dare you? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration? Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot.
But trust me, it's not a nice gesture. Thank you. For them, you are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them. Be careful out there.
Alright, well that was excellent. Good job, buddy. So, there's obviously some bad blood. But yeah, the keepers definitely give me the impression they're a little bit tyrannical, in a sense. Let me get rid of that marker. What's this? Okay, so that was their camp. Got a bunch of quests here. Let's activate that one. This is the loud man. Okay, no, can't jump over that. I just want to make sure there's like no creatures here. It's a nice quaint fishing village. I have the sneaking suspicion I'll need wood to fix that dock.
Bloody hell, look at this! The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders? I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now...
So he's a retired keeper and they put him down here.
What you want? One day my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my ass. So there.
Let's try.
Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me. So there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time. Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Huh.
Why all the poking around? Get me something to drink, and we'll talk.
Well, moonshine, there we go.
So, what was your question? Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk.
That would be why.
I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit. Why the sudden interest? Maybe if you bring me a drink, I'll humor you.
Jesus.
Ah.
Gonna run out of booze, man.
So, what was your question? That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger. It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers, or they've never even touched a woman. Why the sudden interest?
Holy
Maybe if you
sweet
bring me
baby
a drink,
Jesus.
I'll humour you.
Spirit's pretty common.
So, what was your question? You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Orns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day, there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction. Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
What a caring father.
Why all the poking around?
Holy sweet.
I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces.
Oh, what happened
when I
down there,
close my
Bugs?
eyes.
You better not ask for more
A hard
booze.
loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why. Curious, aren't you? Fetch me a...
Oh my god.
So, what was your... Those
Okay, they need to
tunnels,
change that,
right.
like, dialogue up
Well,
a
me
little
and the
bit.
lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the Orns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff that get under your skin. Looked like... hell. Memories all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Wanna know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me. Peace, you say. Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know. Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, made Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I
Hence the
drink.
alcoholism.
My brothers deserved better.
Ooh, so that's kind of interesting. Gotta fix the deck first. How much is it gonna cost? There's gotta be something significant with that. Before I run off to the quartermaster, as I'm doing a loop for absolutely no reason. Yeah, there was an easier way.
Sometimes it's nice to just
I gotta
Shouldn't-
actually read the stuff. Oh, Christ. So because I read it, does that mean I could, make this stuff now? This should mean that, right? Yes. Oh, it's freaky. You know what? It's gonna work. Frick yeah. I don't care if it's weak. Let's see what this actually looks like. Nothing too impressive. Okay, now that we're badass, now let's go talk to the quartermaster. After I collect these bounties, because I did say I was going to do those bounties after. Take. Hopefully those bounties come back up after a while. Colm was the one who kicked my ass last time. Let's do
Captain
the
Hagen.
tunnels.
Well, he was a man driven by pride and a certain disregard for caution. He sent men to explore those old tunnels beneath the keep. Somehow, he got it into his head that there was something valuable down in those tunnels. Treasures, relics, who knows what else. But the truth is, we know what was there. In the Age of Legends, it was just a hospital. There was some
Alright,
kind of
I'm dead.
outbreak or plague, and the place was sealed off. Nothing left to find, or so the records say. Yes, it weighs on me more than I'd care to admit. If I could, I'd see them laid to rest.
Let's do it, buddy.
But no captains ever bothered. It seems they thought it was a fool's errand. Maybe not worth the risk. If you're mad enough to try, then by all means go ahead. Just don't expect any keeper to follow you. I really don't have men to spare. But maybe it's time to make it right. So, thank you, I suppose.
Leveled up, buddy. Sorry, level up. Strength it is. Man, our melee damage is just through the roof right now. Of course. Damn stairwells. I'd love that. Jesus. Awesome. Anything down here of importance before I go? No. Need that. Alright, let's do this. There's nothing in this chest. Sorry, it wasn't a chest. Any super OP items right off the bat? Nope. So was a hospital. There was an outbreak, and the whole place got sealed off. Never know, some of this stuff might come in handy. Ooh. I'll take it. I don't know if using the sharpening stones yet is worth it. Like, I have an abundance of them, in my opinion. I could be wrong, though. No, I gotta remember that a lot of stuff is junk. Hello? I honestly thought it was snoring. Alright, so he's been aggroed from all the way down there. Yeah, let's just take a nap. Yeah. Well, it's kind of convenient that they come to you. Oh, that sucked. Okay, so that's one. Excellent. Value. Oh. Wakey wakey. You don't want this, buddy. Oh, you do. Nothing of super value here. Does everybody know I'm here? He does. Smart man. I'll just take everything. I'm sure I'll find a use for it later. Buddy, you don't fool. Oh, it's a +2 short bow. Okay, I think that's all for this level. Jesus. Damn it. Yeah, so this is a pretty big dungeon. Traverse this little path here. Empty crates. You serious, man? Oh. That's handy. Flour, salt, milk. Oh, that was a good haul. What is this? That is... Where do I remember that from? That looked like a thing from, like, I don't know if anyone even has played that game. What was it, PS2 or PS3? King's Field, the Ancient City. If you ever played that, you know exactly what that thing is. It definitely had those vibes, man. This one's kicking my ass. Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me those are the actual creatures, though. There's gotta be more to it than that. Hello, friend. that goes somewhere. Can't see a bloody thing down here, mate. Milk, pork. See, you guys wouldn't have known that. You guys would have never explored that. It's too scary. Like this one little nook that I neglected at the start. We got this. We're gonna start with the food. Is this patient 0? Oh, I heard these things are really tough.
Oh.
Little AoE damage there, buddy. Oh, hello. How am I not dodging that? Yeah, suck it, buddy. That was easy. I don't think that was the cause of, like, the plague. The Red Death down here. Of course it's hard. Oh, not paid attention. Easy mode. Oh, what's this? Oh. This weapon's slightly ignores enemy block. It's a +1. Oh. Man, we're pretty much endgame. Come on. It's not better than the chest I already have, is it? Stamina. What does it look like? Oh. Significantly more badass. It's just stamina it increases though. Alright, not ignoring these side quests again. I want to get this to +2. See what kind of damage output this thing has. So I do think this game kind of has like some slight Skyrim features, like as you're like passively leveling up your melee damage, like the weapon, you can actually see the weapon damage just go up. Like I'll level it up one more time, and I'll actually see the effects. Obviously can't go through there, clearly. That's one thing I wish they would fix with the jumping thing. Like, you should be able to go through the odd obstacle.
You are nothing but a...
That's only like 7. Here we go. This guy's always wasted at the front. Can I upgrade this even further? Sure can. If I had the iron. Oh, it still stays dented. That sucks. I would like to sell. What am I supposed to do with the goddamn wolf's claw? I'm just gonna buy 20 of them. I really hope this guy's inventory, like, restock. Oh, Jesus. Upgrade. That costs a lot of money. Alright, well that was super cool dungeon. It was the perfect kind of linear. Can I actually talk to this stupid red
Blessings
priest?
upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul. What do you mean, my child? I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof. So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that.
These guys give me the impression they're like zealots.
It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a
Or maybe it was
mystery.
just that place
Many
in
of my
particular.
brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The
I don't know,
weirdness
buddy.
twists
From the
and
intro you
warps,
guys
yes.
were
It consumes and it takes.
psychotic.
But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the Church most of all. Understanding. As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. The
Yeah, I
swords
don't
and
even
fire
understand it
will hold back
100%.
beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near it. Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond
That's
the
why we
Church's
need it.
teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone. Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A
What are you
prayer?
leading to, my friend? A
I've
quest?
seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes
Oh, we gotta go
that
deep with
is
this.
enough.
Of course.
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no...
Alright, what do you actually sell? The 7 commandments, yeah. Oh. Need that, yeah.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me
Buddy,
thought it was a fool's
You know who you're
errand.
talking to, right?
Not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
Oh, buddy, you could live down there.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's been dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the Keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them?
Oh, buddy.
Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Trial of Death. Well, I don't think anything's better than Spinebreaker, right? Better not be. put that away. Stash, where you at? There you are. We'll put that away for now. Well, everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. And, yeah. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Comment down below what's your guys' go-to weapon so far, at least early game. Like, I'm still exploring this game. I know it's been out a little bit. Maybe on... Not too sure how long it's been out on console for. Probably not that long. I've done absolutely zero research whatsoever. I just play it. I like it. And yeah. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!